a shape coming down into 3. So sketchy coming up the hill. He's not going to. Oh, he's going for it. Speed's going for it on his teammate, then he goes through.
Oh, jeez, it's getting worse.
How on earth did you drive that car?
Is it 0? De Grassi wins!
Winning from pole in Monaco might not sound that impressive, but try telling that to Antonio Felix da Costa. The Este cheetah driver found himself in a three-way battle for the lead with Mitch Evans and Robin Frijns that continued all the way to the checkered flag.
And we go green in Monaco. It's a lot of wheel spin for Pascal Wehrlein further back, and Evans has got a good getaway. He might have the inside coming into Sandevot. Locks both his front wheels. Frijns tries to hang it around the outside and keeps second position. Everybody else steaming in. Ras, they're 3 wide. Coming up through Beau Rivage. They're still 3 wide. Coming up Beau Rivage. Absolutely absurd stuff in the early stages. Meanwhile, Da Costa is leading as they come into Massenet for the first time. Here comes Frijns for the lead. Robin Frijns on the attack. He's through. Frijns ahead of Da Costa.
Black and gold to Cheetah through attack mode activation zone.
Da Costa from second place then activates his attack mode. And Vern gets through, and Da Costa's going to get caught up in that. Da Costa does the fan boost in the tunnel. They're going to go side by side coming through the long right-hander. Frijns covers the inside. Da Costa sweeps to the outside. Takes the lead.
Good job, maximum efficiency now.
He's going for it now. Oh,
what a move!
Evans up through Beau Rivage, takes the lead of the Monaco E-Prix. Absolutely outrageous stuff from the Kiwi. Side by side, and here comes Da Costa, they make contact. Evans holds the lead. Fantastic stuff with Evans, Da Costa, Frijns, Vern. Again, Evans is defending.
With attack mode mixing up the order, Da Costa couldn't just take it easy and defend the lead. He had to fight tooth and nail for every position, while reserving just enough energy to make a last lap lunge for victory.
Da Costa to the outside and to the lead! All locked up, gets it stopped! Da Costa takes the lead on the final lap! The Este cheetah driver hits the front! The reigning champion is going to secure his first win of the season! Da Costa comes through the final corner! Da Costa wins in Monaco!
In mode, masterclass.
Calm down and tell me that I just won. We just won the Monaco E-Prix.
What a race,
last lap, mate.
my friend. What a last lap.
Pascal Wehrlein arrived in Mexico City with a point to prove, having narrowly missed out on a victory in the previous race in Santiago, Chile due to cooling issues.
I think we could have won today, but the team told me I have to slow down. We are crucial on temperatures.
In only his third race in Formula E, the German started from pole position and led the way for most of the E-Prix.
It's a good start from de Grassi, so Wehrlein comes over to cover the inside. Massa's got a good start as well as they spread out into turn 1, and there goes Roland up the inside into second place.
Wehrlein is not just leading, he's leading by 1.1 seconds, and he's really set sail already, and the guys are going to have to use energy to really catch up with him.
So de Grassi in third is staying with them, but using less energy.
De Grassi's just trying to put Oliver Roland under as much pressure as possible to see if he can bring the rookie to make a mistake.
So de Grassi now is in attack mode.
He's going attack mode. Can he hold the position?
Oh, he's made a mistake! And through goes de Grassi into second place.
Lucas de Grassi was driving smoothly and keeping his energy use low. That extra energy allowed him to stage a late attack, harrying Wehrlein in the closing laps.
He's struggling all of a sudden. Pascal Wehrlein is really struggling.
Mahindra getting a bit nervous that they're going to run out of battery. Oh, here comes de Grassi to the outside.
But three laps to go with 6%. That's a heck of
a long way.
This is tough.
5%.
Wehrlein lifts. De Grassi attacks. And he can't do it.
Here comes Lucas.
De Grassi up the inside, and Wehrlein goes straight on. And he cuts the chicane and he doesn't stop, and that's in the regulations. Wehrlein, can he get to the line before he hits 0%? Who's going to win the Mexico City E-Prix? De Grassi goes for it. Wehrlein covers. Here comes Wehrlein out of the final corner. He hits 0. De Grassi wins.
One mistake can be costly, and though Wehrlein was served a penalty for cutting the chicane and gaining an advantage, de Grassi's last-second overtake sealed the deal on the track and proved the race isn't over until the checkered flag falls. Sometimes a mistake can give a driver a chance to really show their skills, as happened to Robin Frijns in Malaysia.
Frijns is on the attack and he goes past Jerome D'Ambrosio, so that means he's up into 6th position.
The Dutchman has started in 8th and climbed to 4th as the cars around him suffer technical problems in the hot conditions.
Oh, and there's Sebastian Buemi. Sebastian Buemi is slowing, the race leader. So this is on board with Nico Prost, and he's gone straight on into the wall.
What is happening?
As Frijns was catching the damaged Dragon racing car of Loic Duval, this happened.
And is that the other Dragon car? It is.
He's hit the wall. Look,
Loic Duval is in big troubles, and that means that Jerome D'Ambrosio is up into 2nd place. Robin Frijns goes through, and he's up into 3rd. Sam Bird is up into 4th. Where'd he come from? Off goes Frijns!
No.
Frijns is in the wall! He might have just about got away with that, potentially.
No, I think Duval has
his front wing.
Look at Duval's left rear suspension. So he's done that. Frijns has done the front wing.
Oh, the car's all over the place from Robin Frijns. He's going to have to come into the pits, I think, as we go on board with him.
No,
the front wing is okay.
Look at the steering angle, though. Watch how much, when he gets in a straight line, watch how the right hand down the steering is, if anything. Yeah, the car is properly damaged there.
That is.
Look at it crabbing, but keep going.
3 laps, do what you can.
With 3.5 laps to go and a podium finish on the line, Frijns managed to keep his crooked Andretti out of the wall and nurse it all the way to the finish line in 3rd place.
But here he comes for Andretti to finish in 3rd position, and it's a 3rd place and a podium for Robin Frijns.
How on earth did you drive that car for those last few laps?
I actually didn't know. I feel like I was a rally driver, just suddenly like that.
After 2 seasons of mixed results, Tag Heuer Porsche arrived in Mexico City without a race win under their belt. The drivers put in a strong showing in qualifying, with Pascal Wehrlein taking pole position once again at the venue where he'd lost out on a narrow victory 3 years prior.
Pascal Wehrlein starts at the front of the grid. And we go green in Mexico City. Mortara gets away pretty well. So does Jean-Eric Verne. Mortara almost gets it, but Wehrlein comes over, covers the inside. Here comes Mortara, he goes for it. Mortara in the Venturi takes the lead of the Mexico City E-Prix.
For the first 2/3 of the race, the Porsches appeared to be on the back foot, slipping away from the lead, but they were playing the long game.
The race leader is trying to manage pace to do 1 lap less. He's struggling on energy. We have to force him.
And following through is the other Porsche.
Stay with Pascal, stay with Pascal.
Working together with his teammate Andre Lotterer, Wehrlein used his excess energy to get back into the lead, where the pair pulled out a massive 9-second gap to the chasing pack. This played havoc with other team strategies, calling into question the number of laps remaining as the clock ticked down and energy got tighter and tighter.
It's in 2 more laps.
2 laps remaining. I'm sitting duck, I have no chance.
This time, surely, nothing can stop them. Wehrlein wins, Lotterer 2nd.
Thanks to clever strategy and great teamwork, Porsche pulled off an unprecedented 1-2 finish in dominant fashion, leaving the competition in the dust.
Here comes Jake Dennis, the British driver in his 6th Formula E race, is surely going to take his first pole position in the series by 0.8 of a second.
Oh boys, that feels so good.
Sometimes the most impressive drives are also the least spectacular to watch, and that was definitely the case for Jake Dennis's maiden win in Valencia. On a track where energy management is crucial, staying behind another car and driving efficiently in the slipstream seemed like it was going to be the optimal strategy. Starting on pole position, Dennis and his BMW Andretti team were worried that they would be sitting ducks come the end of the race.
I'm leading for too long now, we need to do something, the tow's massive.
Just keep the pace, we're looking here what we can do.
While the cars behind battled for position,
yeah, I know, keep the head in the race, mate, okay?
Dennis kept his head and stayed in front. Even the call from his team to slow down on the penultimate lap to shorten the race length couldn't unsettle the Formula E rookie.
Jake, we need to slow down the pace by 1 second in this sector, 1 second, and we have a flat out last lap.
Jake Dennis has proved them all wrong.
Boys, we've done it! Oh my God!
Yes! Yes! Woo!
Mate, how we just led that from start to finish around Valencia. I am so happy. I am so happy. You might even have a beer.
Imagine arriving in Miami for your Formula E debut race, qualifying in 10th, and then racing your way to a podium finish in front of your home crowd. That's exactly what Scott Speed achieved in 2015, climbing through the pack and even overtaking his teammate Jean-Eric Verne, who started on pole.
He's not going to... Oh, he's going for it! Speed's going for it on his teammate and he goes through! That is going to be a very annoyed Jean-Eric Verne because he's just been passed by Scott Speed, his teammate. Down towards the right-hander they come. Verne's sticking there, but Speed is through. Through the kink they come. Down towards the right-hander. And Speed needs to go through and follow through, and he does.
Beautiful move. We needed to pay more attention there.
Here's the attack from Scott Speed into third place. Job done. Prost is looking to the inside and goes through. Past Daniel Abt into the lead of the race. Almost taps the wall on the outside.
Speed's got to go here.
Abt is going to be fighting back as they come down towards turn 1. Surely this will open the door for Scott Speed, but they're still going to be side by side for the lead of the race. Scott Speed is through into second position. Can he get it stopped? Yes. Oh, had a shake there. Nico Prost, did he hit the wall? Some debris flies up. Nico Prost might have clipped the wall. Nico Prost is going to take the checkered flag. Second place across the line for Scott Speed.
I had so much power in the tank, man.
What a race.
Yeah, it was a big learning experience. Yeah, we have a great car. Andretti has given us such a good car. Really, it makes my job a lot easier. It was a lot of fun. I learned so much out there. Unfortunately, we had the same strategy and we both left all of our power for the last lap, so, but it was a great race. What a really fun event.
Speed may have narrowly missed out on a victory, but second place was still a tremendous debut result for the American, who truly lived up to his name. For the first time in his Formula E career, the championship was on the cards for Jean-Eric Verne in Season 4. Starting on pole position in Punta del Este, his goal was simple: keep Lucas de Grassi behind and win the race.
And we go green in Uruguay, a very quick start from Verne. He's doing a tremendous job, but now the charge is coming from the Brazilian.
What followed was a classic battle between two of Formula E's toughest competitors.
Here comes de Grassi, looking to the outside. Verne's going to squeeze him. Little bit of wheel rubbing. De Grassi's gone in too hot. Nose to tail as they come onto the brakes into turn 1. Just 0.3 of a second between them. We're on board in the nose cam.
You've got two guys here. One, de Grassi, nothing to lose. Jean-Eric Verne drives like he's got nothing to lose.
He's got the inside line into the chicane. That's not an overtaking opportunity.
Oh, de Grassi hit the bollard.
Verne made his Chichita as wide as he possibly could, whilst de Grassi tried every trick in the book to take the lead.
1% more. 1% more.
But who?
You more energy.
De Grassi's going for the
move of the final corner. No,
he's hit him.
They're still going to be side by side. Verne is still fractionally in front. And look how close they are. They're almost connecting with one another. They nudge again. Bern is there now. 3 for the lead. 3 to go in round 6 of Formula E.
This is brilliant.
Lucas de Grassi super late on the brakes. Look how close he got to the back of Jean-Eric Verne. He wants to take his first victory for Audi, and he almost goes for it down into the chicane. Super late on the brakes. Can he go for a last corner lunge as he did a couple of laps ago?
Despite sustained pressure from de Grassi, Verne never crumbled, putting on a defensive masterclass that earned him 25 valuable points on his way to his first Formula E championship.
Bravo, bravo.
I tried very hard, Jeff defended well, congratulations to Jeff, did 0 mistakes the whole race.
To have pressure such as a man like Lucas, which is at the moment the best Formula E drivers, the current world champion, to have him all the race, I don't think you can do much more in terms of pressure. I said, do I leave him space or not? I said, just in case he wants to try the outside, I will leave him space, otherwise
I locked the rear.
I thought you tried to pass me on the outside, I was like...
No, I locked the rear, I left your
room, otherwise you would have taken me.
No, I take you out. Yeah.
The 2019 Paris E-Prix was a race like any other until the heavens opened and chaos ensued.
And here comes the rain.
Start raining.
Copy, copy. Your pace is good. Slaughter behind you, then big gap.
It's raining. Jesus, eh?
Hail.
Hail
It is really hailing.
Hailstones are going to be like marbles out there.
No, Da Costa's off. Sims is off, my apologies. Roland's involved as well. And this is Alex Lynn. In he goes. Oof.
Drivers up and down the field struggle to deal with the treacherous conditions, with heavy rain and even hailstones battering the narrow circuit. But one driver in particular remained calm and minimised his mistakes, tiptoeing his envisioned Virgin to his maiden Formula E victory. Robin Frijns described the race as the toughest of his career, and in conditions like these, it's hard to argue.
It was the hardest race of my life. Hardest race.
If you're leading, the last thing you want is rain. And everything is unpredictable, and you just try to don't do any mistakes. Andre was behind me, quite close, so it was really tricky conditions. And just so happy to bring it home and win this race.
A mistake in qualifying meant Sebastian Buemi started the 2016 Buenos Aires E-Prix from 18th on the grid. From such a long way back, surely the podium was out of reach.
All turvy around the outside of Daniel Apton, all out of shape. There is Sebastian Buemi. And he then is going to look to the inside, I imagine, coming down into turn 4. That's Duran, that's Senna, and that's D'Ambrosio that he goes past. Amazing.
Look, here goes Buemi past Simona Di Silvestro. Nice clean pass there. That's 4 cars.
Right up behind Nick Heidfeld, and Cruz is through down into 4.
Yeah, not even a competition there.
There's Buemi up the inside of Nelson Piquet coming into the hairpin at turn 5, so that's another position. Oh, goes to the inside, and can he get that job done into turn 4? Yes, he can. I thought Apt was going to cover him.
This has been his favourite move all day, setting him up through 3 and doing the move into 4. He's absolutely on a mission today.
What's going on here? This is Frijns covering the inside line, but he's got nothing he can do. And he's going to pull alongside and pass Sarrazin down into turn 1. Gets on the brakes. Buemi is through. De Grassi covers the inside line. The 2 championship battlers. Buemi sells in the dummy. De Grassi tries to squeeze him, but Buemi goes through into 2nd place. Sam Bird surely will cover the inside line. Buemi looks to the outside, then tries to get to the inside, but Bird drives in the middle of the road, locks up, gets it stopped just about. Now will Buemi attack, going into the hairpin, thinks about it. Bird covers it off. Bird into the right-hander, makes it stick, and takes victory in Argentina.
From 18th to 2nd, and so close to snatching the victory away from Sam Bird, Buemi put in one of the most stunning charges through the field we've ever witnessed in Formula E. The 2019 Swiss E-Prix on the streets of Bern was an eventful race. After a chaotic start, a red flag, and a controversial restart, Jean-Eric Vergne led the way ahead of a much faster Mitch Evans.
Evans has got nothing to lose. He's an outsider for the championship at best. Bit of a block from Vergne already.
He's really making Vergne think about it, isn't it? And here he comes now, looking to the outside.
That's a hard place to go around the outside and pass.
I don't know why he's so slow.
Means you're doing something right. Evans 6/10 quicker that last lap.
As he saved a bit of energy and then wound it up. He's coming for
attack mode. He's using attack mode. Has he got him? Look at... No, not quite enough.
Oh, Mitch Evans. Here he comes
right
again.
Before attack mode.
Towards
Is he gone?
turn 6, not the inside. Oh,
squeeze.
That would have been a brave one.
He moved pretty late into 6.
He moved pretty late into 6.
You're going to have to catch Jean-Eric Vergne by surprise.
Jeff's 1% down on us.
He's right underneath the rear wing of the Este cheater of Vergne.
He's gaining, but is it enough?
Evans looks to the outside.
Now, just not enough. This is where attack mode really counts. That extra 25 kilowatts of power. Has he got enough?
He's having to come off the throttle. Looks to the outside at turn 6, but that's not going to work out either. Can he get one more run? Coming into the hairpin left-hander at turn 7. Vergne knows he's there. Evans thinks about the dummy.
Just not enough.
Lap after lap, Evans tried to find a way past Vergne, but the Frenchman continuously placed his car in just the right spot to hold the Jaguar at bay. And then the rain hit.
Oh, they're all out of shape, coming down into 3. Vergne covers the inside and holds on for the moment, but he's got it deep.
Yep.
Okay. So sketchy coming up the hill through the left-hander of turn 6 now, with no idea how much grip is out there.
Slipping and sliding with Evans harassing him at every corner, Vergne kept his cool and brought it home for one of the most impressive wins in Formula E history.
That was a hard win.
Oh, it was so scary.
2 hands on this winner's trophy. Has he got one hand on the championship trophy?
Now, did we miss any of the top tier Formula E performances? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe as we get ready for Season 9 and plenty more stunning drives in one of the toughest categories in motorsport.